Hello and welcome to another West March Guys live stream. I sure hope our audio is working. Welcome back. We're gonna kind of dive right into it, seeing as we still have no sponsor. Last we left off, we're back at it. Last we left off, our players, after exploring this island together, coming together and setting an expedition out to a weird light that they saw in the distance. They worked their way out. Decided to roll on a psionics table that gave him a few wonky issues. Stumbled across a den of a injured Triceratops. Decided to barter instead of attack him, seeing as for some reason he could speak common tongue. And found out some green men were chasing him and decided to rest there. On a little bit further investigation, they moved themselves. They moved up the ridge line, exploring a bit farther, deciding not to go the way that creature came, but to go the more challenging route. Decided to take camp, and as I think Zilch, it was you who was walking away from the campfire, kind of suddenly realized as the last of sunlight fades away into twilight, a glow that you recognize is radiating near you. So I leave it to my crew. What do you want to do?
I think I would go ahead and tell everyone that there is a radiant occurrence happening nearby.
And he comes over and sees this, and I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's not getting dark here, right? So it's not too crazy.
It's not getting dark here, so it's really just, it's not too crazy. How does everyone else feel about this?
How, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how crazy would you say it is, Zilch?
Not 2. That's for sure.
So it could be 1 or it could be 3 through 10.
Right, exactly. But definitely not too crazy.
Is it something that we all have to get up and deal with?
No, you can actually stay there while we go check it out. And when we find all the gold, we just won't tell you.
Now I just feel left out. Fuck you.
We're off to a great start.
FOMO is a powerful motivator.
You hear the chain like jingle as he puts it on his neck and stands up. All right, where's the occurrence?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's around.
So it comes from a pretty central area. As you look off, Heavy Neck, as you look off in the distance. And what I meant by not too crazy, I mean you all notice it. Not that it's not outlandish of what he was talking about. So as
it's like a 3 or a 4.
Just more that you understood it, not that they understood what you're talking about. So you you can see it's coming from. So you guys, if you will, you climbed up, right? You've had it up pretty steadily, and you came to pretty much a flat spot that you decided to camp out on with some rocks in the background. And this is when you notice this light. So there, if you were to go farther, it looks as though it's almost coming out from near you, if that makes sense, like off in the distance, as though it was shining out and there's a shadow coming up from a cliff. No,
so it's projecting outwards,
upwards,
somewhere close,
a little bit, and it's not super bright, but it's definitely lit. More than darkness on a deserted desert island with dinosaurs.
So if I were to take an educated guess, I could maybe presume that there may be a cave or something beneath us with the light pointing out and up, and we are being hidden by it.
Something is in a crevice. I mean, something's just over. I mean, do you go check it out?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
So as a group, you guys kind of walk over to the edge, and now you notice where it's coming from. It's almost like it drops off. And as you crest over, you see a pretty long valley, like a canyon almost. It's carved out. The far side of it has to be, I mean, it's hard to tell in the dark. But off this light seems to be coming from off in the distance, 800 or so meters away. You see something lit, and it almost looks like a structure in this dark canyon. And it's just kind of glowing off in the distance, and you can't. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to make out right now because it's dark, but it's definitely radiating some light.
It's a structure, like a man-made structure.
Roll a perception check.
On
Is
a
it
s-
larger than a bread box?
Roll a perception check. There's my 2.
On a scale of Katya to Zilch, how
Hey.
lit would you say it is?
Ooh, probably a heavy neck.
Okay,
Oh, great.
so
So
pretty lit.
pretty lit.
Well, see,
Very
that's where we
bright.
disagree.
Well, my perception for is it larger than a bread box was a 10.
So it's a
Maybe
Could be.
man-made.
I mean, it's dark, right? So it's a glow in a distance. It's hard to get a good. I mean, there's definitely a building there, and you're not sure if you see anything else, but there's some things off in the front of it. You'd have to get closer to get a better look.
What time is it?
It's late. You guys are setting up camp for the night. You guys have had a long day.
Why don't we just put a bid in this and like come back in the morning?
Yeah, like
Point
this
it-
totally sounds like a tomorrow activity.
Yeah. Point of interest for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm tired. But it
I-
is an occurrence. Good
I
job.
mean, your
Zilch.
camp's
Getting
already
down-
set up, and it's pretty well hidden off of what you guys rolled last time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, let's do that.
So it's let's just go back.
You guys head back over to your camp. Are you just kind of all racking out for the night?
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
probably take watch. Spitball who's the green people living in the structure that project light for no reason.
Having been wondering that myself.
Well, like, do you think that people
Are you actually setting up a watch, or you just go to bed? Sorry.
Yeah.
Just chatting, but who's
Yeah,
up
and we'll
first?
take a shift for watch.
Who's up first?
Heavy Neck will take the first watch?
Okay, by yourself.
Oh, yeah, I mean, unless someone
Perfect.
wants
No,
to
no
take it
problem.
with
Roll
me.
me a perception check. Darkness.
Err,
So takes you and your companions. The twilight rolls into darkness, and it does
50.
get pretty dark here. But it's amazing how much light pollution that small structure is giving, and it's the only reason why you really notice it. Because the rest of the horizon, totally black.
Okay.
15.
Yeah.
First watch. Other than the snoring of your compadres, goes off without a hitch.
All right. Cool.
Who's up
I
next?
will kick him away.
How many hours are you taking for a watch?
2.
Okay.
My
Who's up?
best count of 2. All right, I'll go over and I'll just like kind of like lightly kick M on the shoulder and be like, "All right, gorgeous, you up?"
M's going to like kind of like rudely awaken, but understand she has a duty to do.
As we all.
Make a perception check for me. Disadvantage from the darkness unless you have dark vision, which I don't. I think the gnome doesn't either.
I do.
You do. Disadvantage.
I don't think I do.
I don't
You're an
think- I don't
half
think you
elf?
do either.
No, I'm a human variant.
Oh,
Yeah,
human. Yeah, you would.
Definitely don't have it.
Definitely don't.
Nope. Okay, so perception check at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'd say it. Yeah. 14, not bad. Seems to go off without a hitch.
Okay.
14, you have a nice night. 2 hours later, you start. No fire, so it's just kind of chilly on this desert island, but you're up. Who's up next?
I'm gonna wake up Katja.
Wow, I didn't even get a volunteer. This bitch just waking me up.
Is that
Hey.
what you say when you wake up?
Hey, wake
Eyes
up.
shut wide open.
I'm just gonna like stare over her, be like, wake up.
I'm just gonna glare back at her. Like I know what she's waking me up for, but I'm like not thrilled to be awake.
Nothing exciting. You're up. I'm going to bed.
Sounds like a plan.
Right. God, you roll your perception check for me. You do have dark vision. Dragonborn have dark vision, correct?
I
So
do not know.
Don't. Yeah.
I thought everybody had dark vision except humans. Disadvantage
No.
15?
Oh, with disadvantage? Sorry.
Unless you have dark vision.
Oh no! That's not a 15. That's the opposite of a 15.
So the light
So-
finds us.
A 4 is an opposite of a
It's more
15. Good to know.
so you kind of just pass out, fall asleep,
Cool.
and then next thing
Cool.
you know, Zilch and Sheila, having had a full long rest first, you guys just kind of awaken to the morning light. Nobody waking you up, and you kind of look around, and Katya's just racked out against the rock.
Well, to be fair, wouldn't everybody else also be asleep? So I mean, they don't know that M woke me up.
I'm gonna take my mask off. Like zilch. Someone fucked up today.
Wait, is everyone asleep?
Yeah.
Shit. Is everyone here?
You look
No,
around.
wait.
everybody's-
Can you get my curl out first?
Yeah, hold on.
have curlers. Yeah.
I cast mending.
Okay. Let's assess and see if like everyone's here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zilch comes after 4.
5 and
Five.
6. Okay,
5
we're
and
good. Wait, who's that 6th person?
Katya, you kind of wake up to all this noise, you know, against the rock,
What
going
the-
like.
Are we having breakfast?
You guys shut up.
So after completing the
Heavy
rock-
neck, wasn't it your watch?
Yeah. And I woke up and I went to bed.
Okay, M, was it your watch?
And then I woke up Katya and went to bed.
Okay, Kasha, who did you wake up?
I'm what?
Dun dun. You fucked up.
Fired.
I feel like we've let
What
you
the
off the
heck,
boat
man?
once and you're doing nothing but harming. This is like not swimming at all.
Yeah, we need more. As your captain, I'm demanding more from you. That's
This-
unacceptable.
This is not
You're
going to be a
in
good
charge.
performance review.
You're in charge of finding breakfast.
This sounds like she's on a pirate corrective action plan.
That's a good punishment. Go get breakfast.
We're on like a deserted island full
Chop,
of
chop.
dinosaurs.
Yep, get to it then.
Is there any fruit around or anything like any fruit trees? I don't.
Roll
Are
a
we
I don't
worried
know.
about
roll a
scurvy?
survival check.
And this is the she finds magic mushrooms.
That's an 8.
There's nothing, man. You guys brought rations with you.
No, but she has to do it herself. It's
You
punishment.
spend easily the first hour like avoiding the edge and just searching for shit, wandering in the desert, looking back, going. You find nothing.
Cool.
Do you
Cool.
think-
Cool.
So we all go hungry because Katya doesn't know how to keep watch or find food.
Maybe we can find a dinosaur. Is that Triceratops still around? It's
I mean-
probably tasty.
Hey Zilch, and Heavy Neck's gonna take a little bit of meat out and put it on the end of his hook and go, Zilch, you want me to give you a light?
Zilch just like starts like drooling.
What's up
Wait,
to? I'll
wait.
put more on it.
Wait, what did you ask me for?
The light. You Chris.
I cast Sacred Flame on it, and
You feel a holy radiance encompass your
this
hand,
happened last time, didn't it?
and nothing happens.
I don't know why I forgot. Katya,
Yeah.
fire.
Oh, I don't really do fire. It's really more of like a lightning. But
Pretty sure I've seen you shoot fire out of your hands.
isn't lightning hotter than fire?
oh,
Yeah,
oh
you can-
yeah, no, we'll do a firebolt.
Just
so,
burn it.
Shoot a firebolt at him.
No, I mean obviously away from my body.
That's a 19 for breakfast.
Nice.
With a rocketing roar, you hear it, as it scoots by, and you hold it out, and it catches on a fire, and then you hear watch as it kind of goes in a bit of an explosion against the rock behind it, and just kind of an explosion against the rock behind it, just kind of you're lit.
My skewers are lit.
You're lit.
Zilch, you want some? My skewers.
My mouth is already on it.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right, you can have that piece. Anybody else?
All right, I'm good to go.
Everybody's gonna take a big bite. Oh, it's just Kaya.
Yeah.
That makes up for me being angry about last night. I don't know about the rest of these guys.
Oh yeah, we're good. We good now. We good now, girl.
All right. So, but while we're munching away, the structure place that was coming to light was that way, right?
Yeah.
Was there like a cliff, or do we see a path down? Because it was in a valley, right?
Yeah, it was hard. You guys didn't see shit last night. You just saw the structure from the distance. You'd have to go back and re-inspect to see if you can
Oh
notice
well,
anything.
okay. Then Heavy Neck probably points in the wrong direction.
I mean, you know the general area where it was.
All right, let's go take a look. And I will decide if I want to fly over there and scout.
I mean, you are the only person with wings. I'm not gonna say it's your job, but it's
But I will, like, it's
You're
your
the only
job.
one-
Go do it.
So as
Yeah,
you
but
walk back-
unlike the rest of you, I have 2 jobs.
What do you mean?
Well, if one of you goes down, I have to heal you.
That's true. And the person that heals should be able to fly. It's just a perfect combination.
So if I get like captured or killed in the process, then
Then just don't land.
I mean, fair, but they do have spears if we're going based on what we found in the Triceratops.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe Sheila could throw it really far, but I mean, most people can't throw it more than like, I don't know, 50, 60 feet straight into the air. I don't know, maybe 100.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a pretty large range, but sure, yeah, let's go on that.
Just stay high. I don't care whether.
I always stay high, you know this. All right, let's take a look.
Are you gonna go fly up?
Well, first let's perch and take a big look over the side to see what we're looking at.
So you guys kind of go up to where you were before.
Yeah.
So in the daylight, now that it's getting kind of bright out, you kind of all creep up over the side, getting farther, gander in the distance. It's kind of back the way you came, and you realize now that the center of this canyon seems to have a reddish stream running through it.
Oh, that same one.
And who's leading this perception check? I mean, you're still at a pretty good distance, about 800 meters. So
I'll do it. Give me that
I will
plus
help.
you can help him.
5, maybe.
Yeah. Now there's daylight.
Oh, advantage. Okay, +5.
Yes. As I jump onto Sheila's back and then climb up under her shoulders and point out.
That was a big 12.
Check over there. Oh, come on, guy.
I mean, it's a lot easier to see. It's still better than the other night. You can tell now. It looks like a little compound, and there's 3 separate squares out front of it, and then the building that's behind it. And from this distance, that building, and it's weird now that there's no light on it and it's not lit up. It's hard to tell because it almost looks as though it's the exact same color as the sand and rock beneath it. If that makes sense. But
Interesting.
with that perception check, I mean, it looks like might be things moving down there. You're not totally sure, but it's seems interesting for sure.
Okay. JT, could I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Could you possibly turn your mic up a little bit or pull it closer?
Pull it closer.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
No problem. Sorry. I get loud sometimes. I don't know. People should know that.
That's all good. I'm just Zilch is gonna look at Heavy Neck and be like, all right, so there's something's moving down there, and what are my objectives here? Just see.
Yeah, you just want to figure out what we're dealing with. If it's important, or we can just avoid it. So stay at a safe distance, but just close enough so that you can see everything that needs to be seen.
Okay. I wish I could turn
Don't
invisible.
engage. I mean, I can if you punch me in the face, but don't do it.
If you want to take a couple of us down there, I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh yeah, then we could all be pretty sneaky, right?
I don't know if I could hold both of you. So, JT, is these rocks like this rock face?
I know I have you on a bad screen. I should just have you on the map. That really has nothing to do with it. So I hope you're not getting too confused with it. But anyway, yes, this rock face, yes.
So it's like a valley and it's on like the other side of the valley, right?
No, it's in the middle of the valley.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
You
like on
can't-
the opposite side.
This compound is just in the very center of this valley that we're looking at.
Like 800 meters downstream, if you will.
Okay. Huh. All right. So I think I could go one of two ways here. I could either fly and stay very, very close to the ground and hope they don't see me, or I could fly straight up and like towards the sun and then fly down like from the sun so that it's harder for them to see me.
Second one.
All right. Cool. Anybody want to come?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Come on, carrying me.
Yep. Gotcha.
I mean, you're pretty
Um,
small.
All right. I'm gonna pick up heavy neck and I'm just gonna shoot straight up into the air, like towards the sun.
So you're trying to use the sun to hide yourself.
Yes.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. I'll give it
Okay.
to you.
Stealth with advantage.
Damn right.
I
'Cause
wouldn't
I'm-
say advantage.
Oh, I'm so stuffy.
I
Look
give you
at
advantage. You're in the middle of the daylight, man. If anything,
No,
I should give you
it-
disadvantage.
Advantage from the sun because I'm coming. I'm trying to go directly from the sun down.
How about we just make it a straight roll?
Okay.
While Zilch is flying, Heavy Neck's hands are, like both out, and he's pretending he's flying.
All right. That's a 16.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you use the sun to your advantage. You feel it pretty hidden. You come straight up into it, judging by the way it's coming in, since it's in the east, and you come straight in, right over the top of it. You think you're pretty well good. Roll me another perception check, both of you, if you're both looking.
Okay.
As you get closer, you feel pretty hidden.
7.
21.
Heavy Neck, you're too busy enjoying flying.
Yep. It's too
Um,
fun.
Zilch, however, as you get closer, because you're coming straight in, it's almost blinding because of the reflection. And you realize that there's a bar that's reflecting the sun on your back as you scoot right in. You don't get too close, thinking that but what you notice is that there's 3 cages out front of this compound.
That's what the 3 squares were.
And behind it, you can get a better view. Now, this building, it's almost like though it's part of the dirt, like it was almost raised out, and it's the corners of it are flush, and it rolls up and almost turns into a solid mound. But now that you get closer, you can see that in 3 of those cages, and now that you've seen them before with a 21, there are 3 of the dinosaurs that you've been fighting, seemingly moaning something. You're not sure, can't get close enough, and you don't see anybody else.
Are the dinosaurs having a threesome?
No, they're in 3 separate cages, I believe, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
But they
okay.
are post or pre threesome.
All right. I'm gonna whisper to Heavy Neck. I'm gonna be like, "What do you think? Should we go down check it out?"
I don't see anything besides the creatures. So yeah, I think we're safe.
Should we go back and get everyone else, or you want to just?
Let's do one quick swoop, see if you can see anything. Don't like literally just go drop down like maybe like
This was you swooping. I
oh
assume
this
you
was
that.
the swoop.
This was your
okay.
perception check as you got close. You didn't want to
Oh,
go 16.
all right.
I
I
assume
thought we
that
were
you-
like hovering and like yeah, no, we should just get everyone because we're strike the numbers. Now we know what's there.
All right. So I'm just gonna like swoop and then take like a hard left and swing back around
like
towards everyone else.
Icarus flying back into the sun.
Oh,
No, not back into the sun. Just back towards our folks.
Roll me one more stealth check. See if you can quietly or get the right angle to get over the edge before.
17.
17.
I can show you the
The
world.
world.
Not bad.
Well, it's not worse than the last one. So
It's
No,
full
not bad.
of ones
Not bad.
and peace.
I mean, plus 12 is pretty good. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So you make it back and drop off Heavy Neck as you take a couple steps and land easy enough on the rest of your.
That was fun.
All right, so there's dinosaurs. Unsurprisingly, we knew that.
In cages.
Yeah, they're in cages, so that's the thing too.
So there are people that not only hunt but capture and keep dinosaurs.
Do you think we should go free the dinosaurs? Well, I guess my question is, do we want more dinosaur friends / food?
Or
Yeah.
dinosaur allies.
Like, yeah, no, we should go where there could possibly be good food, more food.
All right, I didn't get a good look in the building. Did you?
We need dinosaurs for our dinosaur jerky, guys.
Oh yeah, Jurassic jerky.
Remember, Sheila, make sure you keep your eyes out for some spices that are around, in case they're like, we happen upon them.
Oh,
But
like,
yeah,
I
we should
totally
definitely
will.
go check out the dinos. I'm in.
What about the building?
Absolutely.
Are we just gonna ignore the building?
Well, I figure we'll see the building once we see the dinos. So
Oh yeah.
and then the building will come secondary.
I got you.
Yeah,
What are you guys doing?
we're gonna burn one down really quick if there's any left.
I mean, you're running low from what you brought on the island.
I don't have an amount written down.
So you have a half ounce left,
A half ounce left. Okay,
but you've only brought an eighth with you on the island.
that's fine. I like a to-go bag.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to lose all of it, right?
No.
Let's
You
just-
A to-go bag.
never take the
Well,
whole stash with you.
Well,
Everyone.
like Heavy, you're hooking a sister up, right?
Yeah. a breakfast blunt is always a good idea. So I'd like
So-
to roll one really quick for the right before we head out.
Just like as my giant hand goes and
Roll,
pinches it.
Heavy Neck, roll a performance check for me.
A performance. Ooh. Good thing I am not proficient in it. Definitely not proficient.
Can I-
You tried-
can-
you
can
tried to roll
Sheila-
a new one, but it just does not pull.
Can Sheila try?
You're gonna try to unroll
No,
his
no.
blunt and then
No.
try to re-roll your own. I'll give you a performance
Let's
at disadvantage.
re-roll
Have you ever tried to re-roll that shit?
I
so-
have
no,
I'm proficient in it.
Go ahead.
Swear to God, if he gets like a natural 20, I'm gonna cry.
If he gets a natural one,
Oh, I didn't
That-
even
that was a
roll
lot.
you rolled the
One.
sickest blunt. He rolled a 127, folks. On roll 20, he did it wrong.
Yeah, I did it wrong.
An entire tree.
An 8.
He goes, "Give me that!" Grabs it, opens it up, and it just all goes to the ground.
Oh, fuck,
I would like to cast mending.
You get the remnants of a shitty joint that you can all enjoy, but it's bad.
All right,
Not sure
well,
if there's
just
leaves
know the
or
heavy
not.
neck doesn't roll it his own anymore.
So anyway, where are you guys headed?
Towards the compound,
On
stealthily.
the ridge line? Are you going down into the valley? Are you
let's-
getting ferried one by one?
What's the safest route? Does it look like there's a clear path down straight?
Roll a
or,
survival check.
like,
What's the terrain like?
Rocky mountainous, open with a sand pit that you kind of crested. So the where you guys came up, it looked like something had like a mountain slide had rolled down it. There's a lot of loose stone at the top of this ridge line. It seems like a lot of rock with like dust and sand, like almost a moon dust coating. And in the valley, it looks almost like it's a sand plain that has been washed out from the river for whatever the river is.
With respect, Captain, this isn't exactly your area of expertise. Maybe we should let Emma assess the situation.
I
Roll
would
another survival check.
prefer.
The 16 is not bad, but
Even though I think we should really just go down that way.
you are certain it's the other way.
Well, I'm not the captain.
And
Way to punk, girl.
Easy enough. So you start following Heavy Neck, which convinces you finally that it's the ridge line.
yeah, I want to walk the ridge line a little bit and then see what's the best
So
route
staying in
to,
the
like,
shade, the shade of it with a little more open. during your trek, it's a little tedious. I mean, 800 meters, it doesn't take you guys too long to get closer. You don't see much of anything in the sky that you're looking around. It seems as though not many animals in this area.
Okay.
And
But is a desolate island.
easy enough. Yeah, but none of the dinosaurs or anything either. It seems as though things stay away. And you crest up just around the edge, and you get to where you're pretty sure was the same distance of where the building was.
Right.
So you kind of follow the valley down the 800 meters, and now you feel like you're perpendicular to where they were.
All right. So now we go, and I look down. Does it look like a hard climb?
So as you guys get to the edge, you realize now that you are far closer than you think. This cliff is probably, I'd say, 75 feet tall, but that's it. Right in the bottom of this canyon, that building is there.
Man, I wish I could fly.
And you see the 3 cages. Now for certain, Zilch, looking over the edge, you notice that there are definitely creatures in these cages, dinosaurs that are moaning and talking.
All right. Now, do I know anything to help these creatures? Of course not.
I just kill things. So kill and steal.
That's
Ways
a
to
fact.
help dinosaurs.
So I don't know how to help the dinosaurs.
well, we need a way to get all of us down there.
I mean, I got rope, but not very. I mean, how many meters down? You said like
75
300.
feet, so 25, 20 meters.
How long? Sorry.
Like 75 feet, so like 20
75
meters
feet.
or so.
I mean, we could tie some rope together. Probably just shimmy our way down.
I mean, I could like thunder step me and one other person, but that's gonna be real noisy. So
No, do not do that, please. Here, while you're out of here, do you want my bell? You can just ring that while you do it.
We have my horn too.
Well, I mean, if you did that, then you might draw out anything that's hiding.
That's true. Maybe we could do like a team A and a team B.
Could use you as bait.
Yeah, but
That-
what? I mean,
Yeah, but
those things have to be fairly organized to a point.
So like, what happens if you guys just like go down there and sneak around, and then if something happens, we'll just start making a ruckus up here so that they try to get us here.
I mean, I don't know. I could like polymorph somebody into like a dinosaur or some shit.
Oh my god, you could do that! Turn me into a dinosaur that can fly.
Like a pterodactyl or something.
Whatever,
and
I don't
you
care.
could-
I mean, you've already seen one type of creature that can
Oh my
actually
God, you could
fly,
do this?
dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I assume that since we're on a dinosaur island, I've seen dinosaurs.
No, yeah, but
Turn me
one
into
that
a
can,
fucking
yeah.
dinosaur. That's
you can like carry down heavy neck. And
what?
Zilch, you can carry Katya down, and we'll be all down there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm into this fucking plan.
Yeah, let's do this. I want to get carried by a dinosaur.
So I'm sorry, who am I turning into a dinosaur?
Heavy neck.
Me.
Because he most wants to be a dinosaur.
Wait,
Oh.
can we think about this logically real quick?
Can we
Maybe
vote
that's-
on who would be the best dinosaur?
Can we
Maybe-
vote on who would be the heaviest to carry if they were not a dinosaur?
Oh, he's gonna do it. He does.
You bring
Let's let the
logic into
fans.
this
Let's
one.
let the fans vote who should be the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Just thinking from like a logistical standpoint,
Em's gonna get the vote.
I'm either gonna carry a dragonborn or a gnome. I think I would rather carry a gnome.
Why you gotta poop on my?
I mean, to be fair,
Oh yeah, casket Katya, catch
Heavy
it on
neck.
yourself.
Heavy Neck ate a pretty big breakfast, so we probably weigh about the same now.
Exactly.
As Heavy Neck looks up at you,
Well, you haven't pooped yet, so
I haven't pooped.
still
Why
in
don't
there.
you just turn me into a dinosaur and then none of us can fly?
Just turn me into a dinosaur,
But
please.
you don't need to be a Oh, you want to be a non-flying dinosaur?
Yeah, why not?
No, just turn Heavy Neck into the dinosaur. Let's just like get it on with it.
Mm.
Thank you, Sheila.
You're welcome.
And
Are you sure you don't want to
This
talk
one.
about this for a while longer?
No.
and just like that, Heavy Neck's a pink pterodactyl now.
Yes.
Pterodactyl.
AJ,
I will say that his
AJ, do you have the monster
pterodactyl
manual?
has little like
AJ, do
tattoo.
you have the monster manual?
What?
Do you have the monster manual?
No, but I have the internet.
Well, I'll just send it to you in chat. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna let up.
You know, I don't buy the source material.
And now we can't hear Heavy Neck pee or
So
go to the bathroom because the pee is silent.
that's funny.
Mhm.
So
Uh-huh.
as you watch in a changing of magic that is not as pleasant as you guys are hoping, he kind of grows wings and turns out into this giant creature. You have an intelligence of
-4.
I mean, to be fair, that's not like
So,
way
Tina,
off
so-
from normal.
you're like, you turn into this bird, you're like, ah!
Oh,
It's
Heavy Neck just flies straight up, and then you watch him do like loop-de-loops, like literally
And then
just
smack into a wall.
doing as many sort of aerial acrobatics that he could think of until like he finally calms down.
as
after-
you are up in the air, you see as a spear comes flying by you.
What?
Yeah,
13 hit points. That's not great, guys.
At the length, you watch as you crest over the edge in a screech of freedom. You watch as quickly a spear comes jetting right by you, and you turn around quickly and shoot back to the edge.
Okay. Yeah, I will. Like, did I see where it came from?
Roll a perception check at disadvantage because you were not paying attention. You were just
Oh,
going
absolutely
for-
not. That's regular. Perception is natural 1. So I didn't
No,
see it.
No, man, you just felt this, saw it, and went, wow. And even in your too intelligent state, decided to crest over
So
the edge.
in my
And
stupor,
you have now that you've done this, and the rest of you see this spear come up and over the edge line. Yeah, go ahead, Zilch.
Doesn't everything on this island have at least a 10 intelligence?
Every animal during that moment was changed.
Oh, during that moment. Okay.
Oh no, so now he's officially the dumbest thing on the island.
Damn. So in my spook, I will fly hastily in a beeline and then flap right behind and land, like basically trying to hide behind Sheila as I just like yelp out like "Ah, ah, ah," as I'm like just cowering, like just trying to get protection.
Heavy Neck, you gotta say that again, boy.
I'm like nipping at Sheila's hand, "Ah," and then like nipping at your sword.
So you guys, I mean, you all saw the spear, but you're not really sure what happened.
Just pecking at the sword, and then your hand, and then the sword, and then your hand.
Did we see where it came from?
I mean, you saw the trajectory of it, so it was probably down there, and you assume that because of how he took off in a distance, it wasn't like they really thought they were going to catch anything. It was more of a they saw an animal and went for it kind of reaction. So yeah, you saw where it came from. You're not entirely sure, but you know it's down below.
All right. Can I fly towards it? Whatever, just tried to hit him out of the sky.
So you come over the edge
Yeah.
of it. So as you look down,
I want to go quick too. I want to like dive bomb.
okay. So I'll let you dive bomb. I'm also gonna have your roll initiative. You come over an edge, and you see these 3 cages of different dinosaurs, and you see 4 green humanoid-looking creatures, all of them with spears in their hand, looking up at the sky. And as you crest over the ridge, we're gonna roll initiative, and I'm gonna give you a map.
Yeah, there's no way this creature is strong enough to carry Sheila, by the way. I have 13 hit points. so I'm not big.
Well, guess you should have been doing your pterodactyl
Maybe someone should have.
aerobics.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not buff. I gotta work on my
Hashtag Terra PT.
yeah.
Pate.
So you guys aren't on this nap yet? Tech support. I'm not sure. I can't see you, so I'm assuming you're changing the Twitch. I'm not following the Twitch, so
The Twitch has not been changed yet.
I'm sure you can hear us. So give him time.
Our new
There we go.
tech.
Bam, bam! Look at that! Woo! All right, so you guys aren't here yet. I'm just not gonna delete your characters because I don't want to remake them later. Silch, as you come over, you are still 75. So you came over going fast. What's your flight speed?
40.
Plus you were dashing, I'm assuming you said.
Yeah.
So you could have made it basically to the ground in the first turn. So I'm going to say that that was your surprise round, getting down to the bottom. And as they all turn to you, do you land on the ground?
Yeah, I'm gonna superhero land.
Land on the ground, and they're all going to turn at you. Would you get?
I got a 5 on
initiative?
initiative, so they're all gonna go
Yeah.
before me.
You don't know that. Let me do some rolling.
Go back. That's too good.
I need this.
I'm hearing so many things in my head right now, or used to.
So we'll do +2, 13. This guy's gonna be 17. I'll do the damage tracker 1 second. I should roll this first, but I like doing it now. Third guy's gonna be 18. And the last guy is gonna be a 3. So no, 1 goes actually after you.
Oh my
So we're
God.
gonna do this. We're gonna do this first. I should really do this before. I thought I was ahead of it, but yet. Oh, I need to do this first. Then I need to do this. I'm gonna clear it so I don't do nothing. All right. Then you can add yourself, right?
Yep.
Guys, I'm getting okay at roll 20. Taking me a little bit of time. Like it can't keep up to me now. And then, all right. I like that you just kind of stepped this off. Thank you for that. I appreciate someone who does that.
What?
I thank you for stepping this off. I don't know.
Oh.
Being a forever DM is always nice. Okay, so you get to the ground, and in front of you stand the most interesting people you've ever seen. They are tall, lanky, green-skinned, armor-clad warriors. They have dark black hair, 3 of them. One of them has a giant sword in its hand. Actually, they all have swords. One that seems bigger than the rest. And you see as they have no nose, flat face, pointed green ears, red spots covering them, and weird jewels adorning all of their armor. They all look at you, and in a language you do not understand, say something. And one of them is going to move.
And the first thing I'm gonna do is go, shit, I thought they had spears.
They do have spears as well. 35 feet. He is going to get to there. And actually, no, he's not. He's going to go back here, and he is just going to appear next to you.
Say
And
what?
That is going to be
Bitch
his
can teleport.
action. He's gonna be standing right next.
Uh-oh.
Gonna say something to you in some weird, garbled language you do not understand.
Is it deep speech or infernal?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Warrior 2. Is going to move on his feet and he's going to dash over. He's going to actually move up to here. And he's going to jump to the others. Cast a spell to jump over to here to kind of get around your back. And this one, warrior number 1, the last one on the line, is going to look at you and he is going to just disappear off the map. You don't see where he goes.
Sweet.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I'm going to use a 3rd level spell and I'm going to cast tongues on myself.
Ooh, bitch, came prepared.
This spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks, any creature that knows at least one language can hear the target and can hear the target understands what it says. And I'm going to go, who the fuck are you?
So as you cast this on yourself, and you go to say this out loud, it's weird. Their garbled speech that what they were shouting to each other starts to slowly come into focus. And it takes a second for your brain to really process it. But you listen as the ones around you, who the fuck are you, are saying in the middle of their speech, this would be a nice addition. And the other one goes, yes, it would. I like the wings. And they both start to walk towards you and kind of stop for a second and look at you slowly as you say this out loud. Is that your turn?
So that was my action. Yep. Can I cast Shield of Faith on myself? Is that a thing?
You
Yeah, I
have to
believe
use
so.
an action this turn.
Oh, no, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to? Yeah, I assume so.
Okay, I
Is
didn't
it
know
a
if I
willing
could
creature
cast.
You could touch.
I didn't know if I could cast it on myself.
I believe you
Are they 2 level? One's a cantrip and one's a spell.
Shield of Faith is a 1st level spell.
So you
Oh, I
can't-
already cast a spell. Shit. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do bonus action. I'll spend a key point to dodge.
Sounds good. Okay. Step of the wind. Or no, yeah, right. That's what it is. Step
Yeah.
of the wind dodge. Okay. That brings us to the knight's turn. He's right here. He's gonna look at you. And he's gonna step up and he's gonna go. He's gonna look right at you and he goes, "We are the last people you were wishing you met." And he's gonna make 2 great sword attacks.
Now, what does that do? It makes a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
To the dodge action.
So yeah, you're probably right.
A natural 1.
He definitely hits his friend. Where's John?
19 to hit.
That was with disadvantage.
That was with disadvantage.
Shit. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is 6 plus 6 slashing.
+9. Ooh. Hello,
That
sir.
is 14 slashing damage and
Oof.
another 8 damage that rocks your soul as it's this sword almost slashes through your whole entity yourself, and it hits deeper than you were expecting. Okay, that's his turn. I'm gonna need the rest of you to roll initiative because you hear this shouting from the 75 feet below as
Oh,
you
boy.
watch your friend dive into
Hey.
17. So you guys are up on a cliff, by the way, still.
Yeah, I'm a pterodactyl. Pterodon, technically, I believe that's what it was. Pteranodon.
Darn to darn.
So what'd you get? Heavy neck 17, you said?
17.
Sheila, what'd you get?
I get to roll on
Katya, what'd you get?
Um,
5. Okay. you got it,
advantage.
sorry. Yeah, you do.
So
Oh my god, there's so many of everyone.
I got 20.
Bitch going first.
You got 20.
Yep.
So is that everybody?
Sheila.
Sheila's on there. Katya, M.
Sheila's not on there.
Sheila's on there. 20.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Sheila's
on
on
there.
there.
Katya, M. 0, and I'm missing
I'm
one,
not.
right? Heavy neck. Why are you
Heavy
not
neck.
on there? Did I delete you or something?
Why am I not on the list?
Sorry.
Do I need to put my captain's hat back on?
Oh my god. Picture like a pterodactyl with like a little like sailor's hat.
Well, I was gonna say my pterodactyl definitely has like some tattoos. Some
You're a pink pterodactyl.
Sheila, you hear these screams and this contact as you are up on the ledge and your friend just dived into the thing. And
Dove.
what do you want to do? You're probably 5, I'd say 10 feet from the ledge itself because you guys were kind of like staying out of sight.
I think I'm gonna have to like go into a rage,
No.
and ready my attack.
On the cliff, you're not there, by the way.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Sorry,
not there.
No,
We
no,
have to
you're
climb or-
75 feet up on a cliff and 10 feet over. I just put you have markers because I needed to.
Oh man. Probably no easy way to get down there. This is really difficult.
I mean, I can fly, but
Yeah. AJ, can you grab me?
I'm
Yeah, grab me. Let's do this. Bring me down. Yeah,
Hold
bring
your,
me down.
you hold your turn for.
a
something to happen.
medium D,
Yeah. Yeah.
so this is gonna be rough.
Okay. You holding your turn, and you raged as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Warrior 3 is gonna step up to you, Zilch, and he's gonna make his 2 attacks.
This strength check. better.
Disadvantage, right, for each one.
Disadvantage for each one.
17.
Miss.
17.
Miss.
Just using your much guts, like, no, I want to, whatever you say, but you're just dipping and dodging around him. Heavy neck, you're up.
All right. Supporting Sheila's weight and myself, I'm gonna try and flap down. Oh
Roll a strength check.
boy. Not good. A
So
five.
as Sheila's like, yeah, heavy neck, carry me. You get up, you lift 5 feet, 10 feet, you get over the edge. Slip. Sheila, you plummet 75 feet down the cliffside.
60, I thought, is one turn.
75. So in one turn,
Yeah.
is that how fast you go? Is that physics wise?
No, that's how I have always ruled it. But you do you.
Listen, I'm gonna say he hits just so he's on the ground. Prone. You're gonna take
Sorry.
39 bludgeoning damage halved to 19.
So I just dropped an angry bomb.
You smash on the ground. You would be able to attack if you weren't standing and anywhere near, but you find yourselves over here prone, pretty much on the edge. Heavy neck, what do you do with the rest of your turn? You dropped him after 10 feet, so
I'd like to just dive bomb, and I have 60 feet of movement, so I don't think I can. I'll have to stop short and hover above.
unless you dash.
You know what? I'll fly down and land on this cage corner,
Easy enough.
and I will use my action to Hmm. I guess just I'll hold an attack in case someone gets close. That's it.
Sounds good. You're up. Well, I'd say that's the smallest of the cages because, and now that you guys are down there, let me describe it a little bit more. These cages inside of them have a pterodon, a triceratops, and in the far one, the largest triceratops you've ever seen. And all three of them have their legs bound together by chains. They are sitting there. The one with the wings has big iron balls attached to the chains attached to its legs. They're inside these cages, and each one of them are moaning out, "Help! Help!" in the most broken common you've ever heard. So just
Okay,
put that in
I'll
perspective.
land on the pterodons.
As you screech down to it, and it looks up and he goes, "How can't you? Why can't you talk?"
I'm gonna help.
I forgot that he can't. So he's also now the only dinosaur on the island that can't talk.
I love it. That brings us to Heavy Neck. You get down there. That's your turn. Warrior 2 is up. He is going to move up to you, Sheila, since you're
But
lying
I'm
on the ground,
special.
and take its 2 greatsword attacks at you with advantage because you're in the prone position. Nine to hit.
No.
Wow. With
Whoa.
advantage. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
So that you take 8 slashing damage, held to 4 as it cracks through you. But again, you heard this scream from Zilch earlier, but you didn't understand why it was so guttural. But the same thing racks you as. Hold on. 4 more psychic damage rocks your skull with this attack. Okay.
God damn you, Heavy Neck.
Yeah.
M, you're up. You watched as your friend just tried to carry your other friend and drop them down this cliff.
M's gonna see Sheila lying on the ground
You go up to
and
the edge, I assume. So it's like 10 feet, I'll say. Just to
yeah,
get to
she's
the
gonna
edge.
approach the edge and see Sheila lying on the ground with the guy by him, and she's gonna make a bow attack at him.
Roll an attack. And I would say you don't have advantage because he's not threatening her being in the prone position.
Yeah, that's fine.
That actually does not hit. You watch as it glances off. It hits its shoulder and just the arrow shatters, and you realize now that it's wearing plate mail.
All right. She's going to direct her attention to this one
Okay.
by
And you see
Zilch.
the bigger source.
The what?
Yes, understood. You see the bigger sword in his hand as well. That hits for sure. 7 piercing damage.
Yep. That's going to be the end of her turn.
Understood. Okay. That brings us to warrior number 1, who is not there. Kate, you're up. You're on the edge of the cliff. You just watch your friends. You're about 10 feet from the edge watching all this happen.
Well, I'm certainly not trying to like fall down this cliff or nothing. I guess this guy that's closer to me is gonna get a firebolt. 21.
Which one was it again? Sorry, I missed.
The one that is closest to me.
That one for sure.
Kaya, I don't
21
do
hits.
fireballs.
12 damage.
As he's getting ready to take another attack, he gets hit by the first arrow, second arrow, and then he sees the fireball and he looks up and he sees you and he points to you on the edge. Okay. That is, you said 12, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is that your turn?
And as a bonus action, I'm casting Dragon's Breath on M for we will say
That's just a racial trait, right? It's not a spell.
no, it is a spell, but Firebolt's a cantrip, so Dragon's Breath is a bonus action. So we'll go with poison damage.
What does Dragon's Breath do?
Oh boy. Polymorph.
So,
Cool. Is that your turn?
It's concentration, isn't it?
oh yeah. Okay, well now you're not a pterodactyl.
Oh.
But to be fair, you weren't doing great as a pterodactyl anyways.
I couldn't hold the Goliath. That was twice my size. I'm so sorry.
So,
So
you are kneeling on a cage corner now, having neck.
Yeah. It's like I can talk. That was awesome. What the
so
fuck?
Josh, all the info for Dragon's Breath is in the
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm reading it.
yeah, that'll be all. So
Cool. Or Zero, you're up.
All right. So as this dude points up at Katya, I'm just gonna take my staff and be like, "No, you don't look at her. You look at me." And I'm gonna try and smack him with the quarterstaff.
Roll an attack.
13 to hit. Probably doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action and a key point for flurry of blows.
You got it.
17 to hit
That does not hit.
and 16 to hit. Does not hit. So fuck.
He's just, and it's funny. He looked up at Katya, and you're just wailing on him, and you're just denting his plate armor as you're just trying to get through to him, but he just can't seem to get any flesh. Now it's his turn. He's gonna look at you, Katya, and he's going to Misty Step.
oh no.
And he's going to take his 2 great sword attacks against you.
I thought Katya was up on the ledge.
Misty
Yeah.
Step's 500 feet from what he can see,
What?
and it's a bonus action.
Misty Step is 30 feet.
Yeah. That's
I'm
not
thinking
it.
dimension.
You're thinking
door.
dimension door.
My fault. He doesn't do that. He looks at her,
He goes,
realizes
30 feet in
that
the air,
that's,
then falls.
Realizes that he can't Misty Step
and then he's
towards
gonna
me.
take his 2 great sword attacks against you. You didn't dodge this time, right, Zilch?
I did not.
So he's gonna just do them at length, man.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Listen,
Don't
man.
kill
You're gonna jump down there.
I was talking about.
21 to hit
21 hits.
and
There he goes again.
10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
No, 10 damage.
No, first attack is
Oh, I see.
12 slashing damage, and again, your brain is just rocked. It's almost as though your vision goes white, and there's blood that almost pours out of your ears a bit.
Oh yeah,
And you take
lots of blood.
another 10 psychic damage,
Dude.
and he is just wailing at you.
I could do this all day.
Sheila, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna attack.
You gonna
Let's
stand
see.
up,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up,
have your movement.
and then I'm gonna attack the dude that's on Zilch's right.
Yeah, throw an attack. I'll give you. So I can't put you opposite, but I assume you get opposite for advantage.
Yeah,
Easy enough.
JT, you have a chat
17.
request
What is? I'm not up on Twitch.
to move your mic to a central location.
Like here.
That
Just
was a little bit better.
closer to your mouth.
Sorry, I will be closer.
Probably just because when you turn to look at your books,
Yeah.
you're away from the mic.
I wish I could
Put
show
your
you
books
the
on the
amount
other
of books that are. Yeah, well, there are books on the other side.
I had 17 on my first attack.
That on the warrior that just hits.
All right, you want me to roll and see if I hit on the second one?
Yeah, what was it? Was it the D20 plus 8? Oh yeah, that was your advantage. Yes, no,
Yeah.
roll to hit on the second one, please. Sorry.
16.
And Do you not have the macros on the bottom?
20. I don't have the macros on the
20
bottom.
definitely hits. You should get the macros.
Yeah.
I think I can share them. But yeah, 20
Alright.
definitely hits. So roll your damage for both.
$18 for all of it because I got 3 1s. Yay.
Wait, and that's plus 10 for all of it. That's everything with
Yeah.
your rage bonus and everything.
Yep. Yep.
18. He is looking rough with that one hit or those 2 hits as you slash through its armor and start carving away at him. That your turn?
Yep.
Warrior 3 is gonna see this new. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, how do I undo that?
Nope, he's dead. You take backsies.
I'll take it back. Keys. Warrior 3 is gonna see this new threat, and it's going to leave you. So you got attack of advantage of opportunity, Zilch,
Sure
as
do.
he goes to flank Sheila to take his attacks with advantage.
25 to hit.
25 hits for sure.
1d8 plus 4.
Has he been
And
hit
that's-
yet? I don't think he's been hit yet, right?
And that is 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning. All right. That's it, your opportunity attack. And then he's going to make his 2 attacks on you with his great sword, Sheila, with advantage because he's flanking. So here we go. $21 to hit on his first attack. 18 to hit on the second attack, Sheila.
Does on both.
All right, that's this is all the damage all in one. 22. Oh my god, 5, 5, and a 4 and a 4.
Nice.
So 22 damage, half to 11. And you also take 2d6 psychic damage. That another racks your thing. Racks your mind. All right. That is 7 more psychic damage that you take all of. But that's his whole turn. Heavy neck, you're up. You're on the about 10 feet up on a cage, maybe 8 feet, call it. Well,
Alright.
we'll call it 6 because they're not. No, it's 8 because you have to fit things in there. So.
Okay, so I'll look down at the pterodon, the pteranodon, and go, "Don't worry, mate. We'll get you out of here."
And he kind of looks at you with this unrealistic look in his eyes, like, why?
All right. So which one of these guys is the least armored? Around
Those both the warriors around Sheila are the least armored.
All right.
The knight looks like he's a little bit heavier armored.
All right. I'd like to jump off the cage, and I'd like to run right behind this guy. And as I'm running, I'd like to draw my rapier and then take my hook off my neck, and then swing it around, and I'll poke with the first attack
Okay.
with advantage. 16. I don't think
That does not hit.
that doesn't hit. All right. Well, then I will. Boom. Then I'll just do an offhanded attack with my my hook.
27
Natural
natural
20.
definitely hits.
All right, cool. So as I miss, I'll smile, and then I'll see that his legs like kind of exposed, and I'll just dig my hook right into the back of his knee.
Easy enough as it whips around and just rips out the tendons in the back of his knee.
It takes 5 damage.
My God. I'm sorry to hear that. But he looks hurt. All right.
That's it.
Warrior number 2's back up. He's going to turn around.
Oh, sorry, and my sneak attack. I'm an idiot.
Of course, I was going to say that looks like real small hits for you, but I guess okay.
Then I get a
Ugh.
fucking 3
1,
1.
1, and a
Wow.
3.
Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
That's what I get for forgetting it, I guess.
Oof. Sorry, buddy.
Sucks.
Warrior 2 is going to turn and realize that
Worst rogue ever.
the one that's really threatening him is Zero. So he is going to take his 2 attacks on you, Zero. With advantage. No, because Sheila just fucked his day up. So I'm going to.
I was gonna say the one that's threatening him. I haven't touched him.
No, you haven't. No, Sheila just fucked his day up. So
Look, man, I thought we were cool.
It's a 19 to hit. And a 14 to hit, Sheila.
Doesn't hit.
So the first one hits.
Yep.
2d6. Sheila, your mind is just becoming this billowing pain. There's blood that's running out of your nose, out of your ears. I mean, every one of these hits with these swords is just hitting so much harder. That's 9 slashing damage that you take half of, and 9 more psychic damage that you take all of. It is just giving you the worst headache you've ever had. Em, you're up. You see them getting wrecked down there, by the way.
Em's gonna try to move around so she's like flanking.
Yeah, understood. I know the map's weird right now because you're on the edge,
Yeah.
but understood.
And she's gonna make her first attack on the one to the left of Sheila.
You got it.
Is that an advantage? Is that considered flanking? So good roll
It's not
again.
flanking because you're not. Flanking is when you're directly across from somebody, like it's harrowing twice. It would just be a straight
Melee.
roll unless it's
Oh,
melee.
okay. All right. Well, she'll make her second attack then.
Oh.
And not do very good.
It's a hard angle. You're basically shooting straight down, and you're just throwing bows all over the place.
Yep. All right, that's it.
Warrior 1 is gone. Katya, you're up.
Okay, so the
Wait,
this
what happened in Warrior 1? I missed it. Did he run away?
He jumped. You're not sure. He just kind of disappeared.
Oh, that's right. Forgot about that.
that's suspicious.
Yes.
Same guy that I messed up pretty good with the firebolt is gonna get a chaos bolt. That is a
13.
13.
Does not hit, man.
Dang it. All right. Well,
Sorry
that
about
was
that. Big spells, man.
fun
Big
while
swings,
it lasted.
big swings, big misses.
I mean, that was the first level, so
Yeah.
to be fair, I'm just gonna never use that again because it has not once worked.
Anything else you want to do?
Nah.
Zilch, you're up.
All right, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians,
You got it.
and that's gonna look like this. And I don't remember if that hurts people right away.
Nope. On the start of their turn or when they enter it. And they have half speed.
Okay. Failed
But
save,
it will
creature
at the start of the
takes-
turn, they're gonna get hurt. So
Okay. Yeah, cool. I'm going to do me another dodge.
okay. Another key point. Dodge is up.
Yep.
Knight, top of its turn. Roll your what is it? 3d6. I don't know. I can't remember. 3d8.
Oh yeah. Shit, I forgot.
You know, wait, he has to make a saving throw, right?
Has to make a wisdom save,
With a
and it's 3d8.
16 wisdom save.
That is it. So he will take
Half
half of
damage.
this. So he takes 7
7 damage.
radiant.
Minus 7 radiant.
What does it look like again?
As like little pot leaves are like flying around in a circle, like just
Love it.
like they're like pot leaves, but they're like glowing. So like some of them are glowing bright yellow, some of them are glowing green. Like they're just surrounding me in a sphere.
Okay, awesome.
Like
Like
and they're
it.
like razor sharp.
I like it.
Nice.
So as he gets wrecked into, he still gets a turn, right? Top of his that was at the top of his turn, right?
Yep.
So he's still gonna make his. You said dodge. You dodged again, right?
I did dodge, yeah.
He's gonna make his 2 great sword attacks again. This advantage. 21 to hit.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yes, he
Wow, dude,
hits.
290, 221.
Oh, I'm done. I'm down. It doesn't even matter. I'm
Balls
down because he
Got
has a
the
fucking plus
healer.
9.
Oh, that's not right. That's 9 damage. Sorry, I fucked that up. That's 9 slashing damage and
I should have got out of there. Fuck.
11 psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm fucking down. I'm down for the count. Spirit Guardians are gone.
Dude, that night, man.
Oh,
Sheila, you're up.
Oh shit. Man, I'm raging. I'm just gonna keep attacking right now.
we need you.
Which one? Warrior 3?
Whoever's the more beat up one.
The Warrior 2 is, but you get advantage on Warrior 3.
All right, Warrior 3, let's do it. $20.
Hits.
Oh, baby.
20 again.
Hits. That's with advantage. You got that's your first attack.
Yeah.
So yeah. Roll 2 more for your second attack if you want to do 2. And remember, 18 hits.
24.
They both hit. Both attacks hit. So
So
Sheila.
don't roll all once.
don't do that. Don't be me.
Don't roll all at once. Okay. $15.
For the first hit,
Yeah.
And the second. Is he still up?
he's barely up.
Oh, you bitch.
9.
Dead.
Good.
Bam.
The second he falls, I'm gonna look at shit and go, we got some fucking work to do.
Heavy neck. You fucking drop me. Let's finish this.
Why would I?
All right. Sheila, that was your turn. Warrior 3 is up. He's dead. Heavy neck, you're up.
All right. This guy on the other side of Sheila. I would like to try and do a redo of what we did in the fighting pits, and I'd like to vault off of Sheila to get onto the other side of the guy and attack him.
Roll an acrobatics check.
All right, baby.
Give it to me.
12.
You make it, man. It was not a hard DC.
I
You're
think I have a plus 10. All
pretty flat. It
right, so
was a 10 DC, so you had to roll a 1 to fail, I guess.
I know. So in a more practice motion, Heavy Neck's gonna do get like at least a double flip with just a half twist, get to the side and try and stick his rapier up this guy's pooper.
All right, roll attacks.
22.
Hits, roll your damage.
Ooh, baby. So 1d8 plus
Sneak
4.
attack.
I know, but 4. So 9 damage plus
You'd kill him.
12. Nice.
Yeah.
Do I kill him with the first one?
Yeah, with the first attack. Yep.
Oh, okay.
With your sneak attack.
Oh, with my sneak attack. All right. So as he falls, I'm gonna put some slack in my chain, and this guy's within 10 feet, right? Hold on, let me check.
Yeah.
So
I'll give it
I'm
to you.
gonna start getting slack in my chain and then just like spin around and try and hook him.
I love it.
17. I don't believe that hits his
That
plate.
does not hit.
Yeah. Cling, and then I'll like
Off
whip
of
it
his
back.
armor, and he looks at you and laughs out loud. But it watches as his other 2 warriors die, and he looks around himself and notices that there's nothing else there.
Yeah. Coward in a tin can.
Warrior 2's dead. M, you're up.
M's gonna see him as the last one up there and fire 2 shots at him.
And that one
Oh.
misses. And so this is 16. Jesus.
She is useless tonight.
Raining arrows though.
She is useless tonight.
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
Can she start to climb down the cliff?
Yeah, for sure. You have a climb speed, so
Yeah,
it if you will.
she'll start to make her way down the cliff.
sounds good. I'll have you roll
Fuck
that.
this.
Katya, you're up.
There's just this one guy left.
That's it.
Well, we know what worked last time, so that's gonna be another firebolt.
On attack.
19
Hits.
Ugh.
for
2d10.
11 damage.
Rocks
Why do
him.
I even use my
He
spell
laughs,
slots?
and then he sees the 2 arrows break in front of him, and then he gets smashed in the side by a firebolt. And he looks up and he sees Sheila in a rage looking at him, and he looks as the chain is being reeled back in.
Yeah, you fucked me.
Zero, you're up. Is that your
Yeah.
turn? I'm sorry, Katya. Is that your turn? I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, nah, that'll be good for now.
Okay.
All
Zero,
right,
you're
death
up.
save number 1. 17. We're good.
Fine. He does this all the time.
Yo, this knight looks around, says a few words that you hear as a incantation. Oh, Zilch, you're unconscious. So he just says some words in Gith and he's gone.
What the heck just happened?
Is he still there or is he gone?
Whose turn is it?
It's Sheila's turn.
Sheila, you're up. You see the 2 dead Gith on the ground. You see your friend lying there, and you don't see the knight anywhere to be seen. And you hear the moans and yells from these strange dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, do you know what's happening?
Sheila-
You just hear a chaotic no and a bunch of rambling words. What are you doing? 6 seconds.
I'm just gonna ready my attack.
All right. Heavy neck, you're up. What are you doing?
I'd like to try and stabilize Zilch
Roll a medicine check.
as I run down and then I grab him by his shirt. I'm like, don't you die, you stupid cunt.
I don't do well under pressure.
Negative.
Oh boy.
I'm not good at this.
No help there.
Oh god.
Warrior 2's done. You're climbing down. Roll me an
Okay,
acrobatics
so
check.
What I'm picturing
Or an
is I
athletics
go-
check for climbing down.
sorry, guy. What I'm picturing is I go, don't you die, you stupid cunt, and his head just goes.
4. Buddy. You start to slip and the
nice.
rocks start. You're just not having a good time getting down. You get along the cliff and you just kind of freeze there. You didn't realize how steep this cliff actually was. You don't move
Oh
anywhere.
shit.
Katya, you're up. What are you doing?
So all of our bad guys are gone.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can tell right now. Yeah, you don't see anything in the distance.
I am going to. I guess I'll start climbing down the side of the cliff as
Roll me an
well.
athletics check.
Oh, it's a little bit better.
So you go pansy as you walk, start climbing past them, around them, and start making your way down.
Look at
Daryl,
me.
you're up, buddy. Roll a death save throw.
All right. 19.
Woo.
He's just really good at this.
So that's
Sheila,
2
you're up.
goods.
Sheila, your rage starts to fade at this point. The blood starts leaving your head.
I'm blacked out. I'm blacked out. Zilt.
Help!
Roll a medicine check.
Ugh. $20.
There we go.
There's your 3rd save, buddy. With that, you are safe. It's not even 3rd save. If you roll above 10 as a medicine check helping somebody who's dying, you become stable.
Yep.
And Sheila, how do you do it? How do you stabilize them?
I began bandaging him up,
Oh, I thought you were going to give him mouth to mouth.
and
Oh, we were all hoping.
yeah, and then I'm just gonna give him a hug because nothing's greater than power healing than a mother's love.
As you lay there,
Cradles Zilch to her breast.
as you lay there with your gashed greatsword wounds wrapped up, you guys are out of initiative.
Is he alive? Is
And
he
he's-
alive?
He's alive. He's breathing. Sheila did a good job bandaging up the wounds that he got from his.
Okay,
the
but it was
giant
really the
greatsword.
hug that helped.
Okay, good job, so you're not allowed to die.
But
Got
otherwise, things that you see these dinosaurs, and finally, you guys have a second to kind of look around you and see what's happening in these cages. So, what do you guys want to do?
So I'd like to go up. First, I'd like to search these 2 dead Gith.
You're not really sure if they're Gith yet. Roll me
whatever these
Arcana
fucking-
check, yeah. Just so you, I mean, let's play any character, right? I mean, you would Heavy Neck know what a Gith is? Be honest with me now.
Probably
He's
not.
just a dumb pterodactyl.
So roll me a history check. I'll give you the check for it.
A what?
A history check. Or an Arcana check, whatever you.
Well, either the same thing. Hey, there we go.
So, at 18. So you have heard of these people before in
Story.
your stories of in your search for in your travels and your knowing of different planes. You know that in some planes, if you come across these, you don't stick around, especially if they have a ship with them.
Yeah, so as I'm poking around, what do you want?
Oh,
me
roll
to-
an investigation check. Whoever's searching the bodies, roll an investigation. The rest of you do make your way down the cliff easy enough and get to the ground floor without issue.
I don't find anything, but as I'm searching this guy, I'm like, I flop him.
You find a
over.
nice sword.
a nice,
A nice great sword that looks almost as though it's carved with the same handle that the spears had, that green inlay that's almost meshed as a part of the steel, and the sword itself looks very shiny and polished.
It's fucking fancy. Yeah, guys, I've heard stories about these things. I think they're called Gith Yankees. We probably shouldn't hang out here for very long because if that guy got away, I've just heard terrible things about them and like mutilating and stealing people.
Are they as terrible as New York Yankees, though?
I don't get that reference.
That strange continent on the other side of the world named New York. But at this point, as you guys are kind of like taking a breath, bandaging up, you hear, hey, can you let
Yeah.
us out?
Maybe I could walk over. Are they locked in or is it just
So as you get a good view, these look like they were some sort of entrapment, and you're not entirely sure why they're still here, but you look as they're chained together. The gates are locked. The cages that they're in are locked with doors. And you listen as the Triceratops in the middle goes, we think they were getting ready to move us. If you let us out, we'll just go our separate ways.
all
Yeah,
right?
we want beef jerky off of one of them.
Do you say that?
No.
I mean, what do we want, guys? I mean, I could pick these locks. Can I start picking the one for the Terra?
Yeah. He kind of gets up and with his like, he's like, hey, yeah. Pick it off. Pick the lock. Roll a lock pick check for me. Or a thieves tools check.
Yes. 21.
The door opens and you see it
I
as
don't
this thing
open it
pops
yet.
out.
I don't open it. I just unlocked it. I did not say open the door yet.
Understood. It's unlocked.
All right. So I will leave the door locked, and then I'll go over, and then I'll try and unlock the Triceratops.
Roll a thieves tools check.
I'm gonna look at the group as I go to the Triceratops and goes, guys, I'm gonna unlock these. I don't know what to do afterwards. It's up to you.
I mean,
But I
if we
feel
let
like-
them out, are they going to help us?
We could. Are you gonna help us?
Triceratops goes, I'll help you. I just want to, just don't let me don't let them take me. Don't let them take me.
All right. I'm gonna try and unlock this guy.
Roll it.
9.
I just can't seem to get this one open.
Motherfucker. Sheila, you want to break something?
So now I'm gonna break something.
I'm just gonna point at the lock, and then I'm gonna take my thieves' tools over to the big guy. What is this over here?
Another Triceratops, just
Oh,
a
another
larger one.
Tricer-
And this one is being very quiet. It looks kind of laid down in a very defensive stance and just kind of
Oh,
eyeing
he's
everybody.
depressed.
Hey, you okay?
Please, we just want to be free.
You're not gonna hurt us if we let you out.
You're not gonna take us like they took the
No.
others.
How strong is lock? Because my exercise, should be able to move like 12,000 pounds or 1,200 pounds of pool weight.
Pick the cage up.
Like just peel the
that
lock
dinosaur.
off.
You want to make a strength check to try to open the lock?
Yeah, just like straight
Are
wrench
you on
it
the
off.
middle one? Yeah, go ahead. Make a strength check for me. Does literally nobody in this party have healing other than you, Zilch?
Nobody.
Oh man.
I have good berry.
25, nat 20.
Cling! It flies open, and you watch as the Triceratops inside goes, yeah, and kind of goes to walk out, gets caught up in his chains, and just kind of falls over. Takes a second, gets back.
We're not done, Sheila.
Kind of gets back on his feet. Emma, you could 100% give an unconscious person good berries.
Yeah. So I will cast it and give it to Zilch.
It's more like you kind of mash it up in your hand and kind of like,
Shove it down his
mouth.
throat
if you will, and
like a
as-
mama bird.
As the
To
magic,
feed him.
how many are you giving him?
I got 1 d20 worth, right?
I think
that-
so. So roll your d20 for the day, I guess, right? I'll be honest. Druid out of all the classes is the one I know or hunter. I'm sorry, ranger.
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 Out of all the classes, the one I know the least. So you have 12 for the day. So
Yeah. So I'll give him 10 of them and keep 2.
so
Nice.
as you kind of, the first one kind of wakes you up, and you watch as like the color kind of comes back into his face, and you get conscious, and you realize that it's almost like when you drink water after a night of drinking and you've been out all time, and you just kind of like chug it, and it's the best
Yep.
thing ever. You start just shoving these good berries in your mouth. You get 10 HP and are conscious again.
Nice.
Welcome back, Zilch.
Those are good. Did you kill him?
Stop dying.
Did you kill the dudes? I see 2.
2 of them. The other one got away.
There were 4.
The other one got away.
I only saw 3. So
The big Triceratops is like, are you gonna let me out before they come back?
can I unlock them?
Yeah, rolling these tools.
Natural 20.
They
Same lock as the other one.
don't use a lot of grease here, so all the hinges are greasy.
Nice. So I'll open it up.
He kind of wanders out, and again, his legs are chained together, and he takes some shuffle steps, gets off
I'm
the thing.
gonna unlock his chains too.
Go ahead, roll another these tools check.
18.
Click, click, and they kind of fall, and you watch as for the first time he takes 2 running steps and just does the biggest dinosaur stretch you've ever seen.
Just like the happy one. That
Does
dog.
like the back legs.
Like dogs in the morning.
Yeah.
And he kind of comes up and he turns around and he looks at you and goes, "Thank you. Can you get the rest free? I would like to not be here in case more come."
Yeah, sure. Anything for a friend. And then
I
I'll-
owe you all. And he kind of looks at the group and you goes, "What? Why?
Why help?
Why us? Why?"
It's not right to keep people in cages.
Roll another.
I'll walk in and
Roll
unlock.
another thieves tool for this one's legs. And you hear the pterodactyl like, me. And he's like dragging a little stone as it's like trying to flap away, but it's just kind of like
All right, so 18 again.
18 unlocks it. What's the 9 for?
That was me casting healing word on myself.
Understood.
All right, so I'll walk into the pterodons and unlock and try and get this guy off. the
Go
ball.
ahead. And you watch as the 2 Triceratops walk up to each other and start like rubbing their heads on each other like they're big plates.
19. Now here's all my good fucking rolls.
It's gonna come around eventually.
Dinosaurs.
This one goes, yeah, and just kind of flies straight up, kind of like you did, does a backflip in the air and comes back down and
Nice.
lands on the corner of the page.
How far can he fly though? Because he's in a cage.
No, he unlocked that one.
Out of it. Question. This ball that he was attached to, how big is it?
You go to inspect it,
Yes.
pick it up. It's probably 100-pound lead ball,
And it's attached to a chain.
a chain, and a hook that was clasped to his feet.
Okay.
And we're doing this. Can I look over at Heavy Neck and pull him aside?
Yeah.
Heavy Neck. Heavy
Yeah.
Neck.
What's up?
Warbirds. Let's take some of these and put them on the ship. Warbirds.
Yeah, we gotta get him because this. I mean, he's so cool. This one with the Triceratops, we probably can't keep. They're too big.
They
at
both
least-
kind of walk as you guys are whispering. They kind of walk up to the group and goes, we're gonna leave.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Where are you going?
In the come, and he kind of like walks up. He goes, "There's a settlement, a pack of us, top center of the island on the north side of the volcano, right on as you come down the ridge. If you get out of here, come find us."
Okay.
Kind of looks at the other one, and then a pterodactyl is just starting
Pter-
spinning around.
Pterodactyl, come
Yeah,
here.
he comes back down, flies down, lands on the edge.
Hey. You want
Kind of
you wanna
steps
come with
closer
us?
to you. What?
to come with us?
Food?
Yeah, you want to come with us?
Where's that?
Just around. Where food?
Food?
Is. We promise we'll feed you.
Show food.
All right. Can I dig in and grab like just a little bit of? She has already got some.
You
apparently.
pick. Sheila holds up some rations. Like almost bites your hand. You take 2 points of slashing damage as it just like smashes into your hand with this giant beak that could lift you into the air.
Stay with us. We got tons of food.
Roll a animal handling check with advantage from the food from Sheila.
Sure. Dirty 20.
Ken doesn't do.
Any
Goes,
pterodactyl friend?
I watch.
Yeah, that's a come on.
No
Yeah.
inside. No
No,
inside.
we don't go inside. We'll be outside.
So now that
Only-
you guys, and he goes, I watch, and he kind of flows up and lands on the ridge line. He's kind of just keeping an eye out, watching you guys in the thing, and he kind of squawks.
Can
I
we
squawk.
give him? Does he have a name?
You
I
ask
want
him
to
a
call
name.
Neil.
Deal.
Pterodactyl friend, do you have a name?
Kind of looks at you, flies back down with this thing. Who?
Name.
No.
You.
No name. No.
I'm sorry. Was that offensive?
No.
We gotta
Which-
name him.
Would you like a name?
Ooh.
Food.
Food.
I mean, food would be an odd name, but we can go with that.
Can I approach the big Triceratops?
They're kind of as they're starting to wander off. Yeah, you kind of he turns around.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you mentioned like a colony or something. How to it'll be a lot easier to find you if you have something that I can locate. So here's something, and I'm just gonna pull like off like one of my rings or something, like not like a magic or anything, but like I'm gonna be like, can I put this on one of your horns?
He puts
Dazzle.
his head down a little bit.
You just bedazzled a Triceratops.
I just bedazzled a Triceratops.
Come find us.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
So as you guys are doing this, you realize now that this compound is closer than you think. It's off the distance, and it seems unrealistic. And you haven't seen any movement or anything from it since you guys have landed with these dinosaurs. Just so you know, it's closer than you think it is. Probably within 50 to 60 feet. So it's like
Oh.
right there. So I know it looks weird on the map. So I just want to make sure that you guys know it's like right the fuck there.
Oh, when he said come find us, I figured it was like on the other side of the island.
Oh no,
Right, yeah, we would like-
no, it is. I'm talking about the compound, the building that you guys saw in this valley.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's
Sorry.
more to this than just the
Sorry.
cages.
Yes. And I'm actually gonna show you, because now tell me if the fog of war works, because I don't want to give it all away. So I'm gonna put you on it, and if you could see everything, let me know so you don't see everything. Deal?
Deal.
Yep.
Nobody tell him.
Can't see anything.
So you see this, but you see the outline of the building.
Yes.
Yes.
So you guys see this, and you're not standing where you are. You're 60 feet down on that red road You understand, or on the Red River, if you will, on the other side. But just so you can see the outline of these structures that stand up in the distance and how close it is to you.
Okay.
Yep.
So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to take a break? It's 8:20.
I believe.
Yeah, break sounds great.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's take a break. It's getting late. Sorry, I didn't realize I'm just moving right along. Come back here soon. We're gonna take a break after this, and hopefully they're gonna get into the next phase of this hopefully fun adventure.
After a word from our sponsors.
After
We don't have
our
sponsors.
sponsor,
Jurassic
Clippers.
Jerky.
and welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys sticking around. We're gonna get to it. Venturers just set some dinosaurs free, made some dinosaur friends, and have decided to start approaching the building, or at least deciding what they're gonna do. So we'll put you guys maybe 40 feet back from where you are in this map. But what do you guys want to do?
How many points of egress are there?
From what you could tell, just the one in front of you. You really can't even see around the corner of the far side.
All right.
Can we scout around the outside of this building?
Around the outside.
Yeah, you get a
Around the
good
outside.
idea. Yeah, around the outside.
Zilch, you fly right. Me and Emma go left.
How about I go wherever the strongest people go because I am about to collapse.
Stay high in the air.
That didn't
Okay.
work out so well last time.
You flew onto the ground. That's why you got hit.
Yeah, okay, I'll stay in the air. That's fine.
You're gonna do a lap around the building.
Zilch, I want you to be safe.
Yeah, why don't I do a lap around the building?
So perfect. All right. Well, roll me a perception check and a stealth check. Are you trying to be stealthful?
Not overly particularly.
Yeah, no, I think just trying to be as quick as possible.
So in front of you too, you see these stairs leading up to a door as well. From where are you guys that close? Did you walk that close?
However far we are out now, I'm gonna do like a perimeter around it, just like
So-
get a
so
good
like
idea.
40
of-
feet. So 40 feet back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my
so
perception is 23.
23. It looks like all of these areas are pretty much the same. Oh, my fucking roll 20 is lagging. It looks pretty much about the same. All of these areas. It looks sickeningly symmetrical, if that makes sense. So like every entrance is exactly the same, and with the 23, and you really don't get much farther than the Red River and over to the cavern wall, so you get a good idea where you're looking, but it's not too great. But yeah, so as you kind of fly around the outside,
Around the outside.
you also notice that there seems to be openings in the center, almost as if you see courtyards, but you don't really get super. Do you get close? Do you go over the middle?
And like up in the middle of it,
Yeah.
like an aerial view? No,
No. Okay. So around. So as you go around the outside,
around the outside.
Around the outside.
you do notice that there's courtyards in the middle and a bit of a structure. So I'll give you, and you don't really see what's in them, but I'll give you at least, this kind of setup,
Okay.
if you will. So like you don't really know the details, but you do notice that it's not a solid structure all the way through. And again, as though the stone and sand have been formed up into this, like it just was part of it.
All right.
Looks like it was grown.
Roll a intelligence check.
Is this on a magical item or artifact?
No, it's not an item or an artifact. I specifically know, but close. So, but I'll
Let me describe to you what I
I'll
have.
take that. I'll take that into consideration for the DC. How about that?
It's my artificer's lore, so I just get to add twice my proficiency to history checks related to magic items, alchemic objects, or technological devices.
Ooh, then I will actually say no. It definitely does not.
Okay. Well, I don't know shit.
No, would you roll?
Well,
You just don't have advantage. You can still roll.
never mind.
You see, never.
Everything.
That's a 21. So, and it makes sense. So you, one who has studied the gifts understands where they come from. The Astral Sea, not just like the sea that you're used to. They come from a place of dreams and endless time, no boundaries. And you know that how they exist out there is by almost willing their surroundings to what they need it to be. And it almost looks as though this structure has been willed into place, if that makes sense.
All right, so Heavy Neck's just gonna spit on the side of it. Just turn around and go. This is a bunch of typical Gith Yankee magic bullshit. They can basically just do this. They can just will things and just like, hey, you want some stairs? Boom, stairs. So that's what we're dealing with.
I'm not entirely familiar.
Oh, shit.
I'm not familiar with the Gith Yankee. Where are they from exactly?
Not from here. So, do you know what the Astral Sea is?
I've heard of it.
They're from there. Well, they live there. But I mean, they don't. I guess like
Is
they-
that's a real place?
I guess they live, but then they don't live. It's kind of the Astral. Yeah, it's a real place. It's just this massive expanse of. It's just like nothing really. There's like floating. From what I can remember, there's like maybe like giant floating clouds and like maybe some objects that get stuck there because it's a great place to throw things you don't want. So,
Like Heavy Neck, that is like super woke. How do you know this?
well, I'm just kind of smart. I'm from a different plane of existence, so I just know things.
Like
What?
I mean, it's funny. Like I grew up studying different planes, but it was mostly just the abyss.
It's probably the planes that you wanted to like
Is
know about.
this all? Did I just hear you guys both just like sneaky slide in your planes?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we already went over that.
Ugh, a lot to unpack here.
Easy. But
Besides that,
we're dealing with creatures that live in that expanse of bullshit nothing.
so like, should we be worried right now?
Yes, they created this from fucking nothing.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah. So can they destroy
Like
things
that's
from
all that I
fucking
needed
something?
to hear.
Can they uncreate things? Because that terrifies me.
Probably. I don't know that part. Do I know that part? Can they create? Can they
It's-
destroy as much as they create?
Can they will me out of existence?
Yeah.
with that roll you
Why?
made with a natural 20, you would know that whatever it took to make this place was more than just what you've seen outside, especially in the material plane.
People.
So
like,
so though they can will this into existence, you know that this must not just have been done overnight. This giant
took
building
time.
in front of you. So like, yeah, okay, they're pretty powerful and they can will things, but you assume like you guys just fought some of the warriors and you know that while they are super powerful, they can't just will things out of existence.
Well, this structure.
Maybe not. Maybe I mean maybe you don't know. You don't know the details, but as far as you know from what you've seen, you're like,
All right, I'm just gonna. He's gonna pull out some bullshit here. Well, this structure here probably took him like just like a month and a couple hands to probably create. So,
more like a year.
well, Heavy Neck doesn't care. He's gonna get it wrong. Like a month.
So
But that's
like a
pretty slow.
year.
What?
So like a year since Heavy Neck doesn't know time very well.
Where are you getting a year from? I said a month.
Oh, well, anyways, so we're good.
Um,
It's not great. I mean, we already fought some of them, and they weren't like they're pretty tough.
Weren't impossible.
No, not impossible.
Well, should we
We
run
should
in
go
there
go.
guns blazing or should we sneak around?
You should take that sword and put it in front of you, and let's just walk with caution.
So where you guys headed? Right up to the door.
Rapier and hook out. Absolutely. I'll slowly start walking up the steps stealthily. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible.
Are we taking a
Zilch-
short rest so Zilch can get his hit points back?
yeah,
Roll
let's
some
do
hit
that.
dice,
We
take a
should do
quick
that.
10-minute rest. You can roll
Oh,
some hit points.
It's an hour. A short rest in an hour, which
Or-
is fine.
Hour.
But if you do that, you're doing it right by the stairs. You guys dipping away. What are you doing?
Let's dip away and take a short rest.
How rude of me, Zilch. I didn't realize how shitty you look. My bad. I'll pay more attention next time.
Roll a yeah. So I mean, you don't have to roll. It's easy enough. You it's you keep the door in sight, so you're not really leaving it, but you don't see any movement. And as you guys kind of start bandaging your wounds, Zilch starts muttering his incantations and wrapping his arms and legs up. Seems pretty quiet. But yeah, go ahead, take a short rest.
I didn't lose any HP.
Or do we want to say that that's what Zilch and Sheila were doing while Heavy Neck, or no, because Zilch was
Yeah, Zilch was
Scouting
No,
out.
no, I can say you guys can take a short rest now. That's fine.
our UV.
Not every rest has to have something fucking with you guys.
You've conditioned us.
He says that as he's like prepping something.
Oh, and by the way, roll initiative, please. No.
This is not one of those times.
All right, close enough. 3, 4, 5.
So as you guys kind of bandage your wounds and have so what you're talking about your plan. I'm assuming during the short rest, you got an hour if you want to talk about anything. Do anything. Otherwise, you guys make your way.
I mean, just be on your guard and make sure. It's probably like I'll be checking for traps because there's probably a bunch of anti-intrusion bullshit.
I'm gonna use my harness divine power to get a spell slot back. Yeah.
Easy enough. So yeah, you guys approach up to the door.
Stealth.
It's in front of you, and again, the door is made out of the same stone as the ground around it, but it's almost too perfect in its design as it fits snugly. Two short doors next to each other. No handles that you can see.
All right. Sheila, after you.
You doing?
All right. So it's been 1 hour, so my tongues went away.
Yes.
Balls. So it doesn't matter.
So who's doing what? The door's in front of you.
Sheila.
I'm gonna go in first.
Yeah,
real
Sheila,
sneaky.
you go in
Are you
first.
gonna just try to what?
Kick it in.
Well, actually, can I check it for traps first? Can I like check it to see if it's
I don't know. Is Sheila just kicking the fucking door in, or is she letting you check for traps?
I was never gonna kick the door in.
Okay.
Everyone,
So
Preach,
fair
man.
enough. Fair enough. Check for traps. Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, it looks clean.
Not trapped, not locked.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Sheila, after you.
right? I guess I'm just gonna sneakily try to get through that door.
Roll a stealth check.
Ten.
You crack the door. It opens up, and in front of you, you see a long hallway. You take a step in. Seems as though there's a. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this. Roll 20 just lagging. So give me 1 second.
Sheila, flip the light switch.
Hold on 1 second.
She does that thing where you just like flop your hand against the wall until you find it.
It's always
Clap.
a little bit farther than you think it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Clap twice, see if anything turns on.
And then you do it, and it's like the light behind you that turns on because you got the wrong one.
I ended up in the wrong room.
And then there's like one that doesn't do anything, and you're not really sure why it's there.
Dude, I saw a house recently that
Does
just
it-
had a light switch
Does
that's
an 18 hit?
not touch.
Does an 18 hit?
And 18 hits.
Okay. So as you crack in the door, you see in front of you, if I can get this to work. Yeah, there it is. You
Oh
see
my God,
this
a kraken.
hallway with a head
But
in the distance. As you take a step in, a giant greatsword clings on the stone next to you and then launches right into your side. I need you all to roll initiative. And you're gonna take. You had a surprise round, man. He was waiting for you guys.
wait. Oh yeah, this is the guy that ran away.
This is actually a different guy.
Other
17 slashing damage, and you're not raging, so you take all of it. And you take 14 psychic damage as you're just your body is rocked with that same feeling that you had before. This giant sword just cracks down at you. You also see this in front of you. You see this, and you see all of this up to there. Let me get the initiative tracker up. I think we can get through this real quick. I don't think it's gonna be that long. I'm gonna clean this up. We're gonna do this. All right, everybody add your own turns. If you can't add a turn, ask me and I'll do it for you. I think we can do this quick. I think we can do this.
I got a dirty 20.
Understood. Give me a second.
Dortle twartle.
Is that like a goblin head?
Anybody need me to add them?
Yeah, can you have me in? I
I've
got
got it,
Problem?
a
No problem.
21.
and M got a 10.
And my dice is a 16.
M got a 10.
My heart, I got a.
And everybody else, everybody's up. Everybody else is up there.
I'm not up there.
You mean to put you up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna add your own?
Yes.
Okay. Let me know when you're all set.
20. Wow, I'm going fourth.
Wow, with a 20. Yeah, as this guy takes a giant shot to you, this guy goes up 25 feet to you, Sheila. Not even 20 feet. And he's gonna make his 2 multi-attacks at you. $13
Doesn't hit.
and a 14.
Doesn't hit.
In the dark, he comes up and slashes with his other great sword and just racks all around you with no impact. So you see this in front of you.
Okay, he can make a deck save for me.
Dexterity saving a throw. That's easy enough.
Sacred flame.
17.
Passes, nothing happens.
Ooh, he winches and looks in the distance and notices you with some fear in his eye. Is that your turn?
I'm going to also
Sheila, you're on
as
deck.
a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Sheila at 2nd level. So that's 2d4 plus 5.
All right. While you roll that, Sheila, what are you up to?
Right, I'm throwing myself into a rage.
10 healing.
Sheila gets 10 healing.
Bonus action rage. Go ahead.
And then I am going to attack this guy right here. The one above me.
Yep. Attack him.
All right.
Misses.
23.
23 hits. Roll your damage. Your rage damage.
14.
14. Okay. Hits. You get a big slash across his chest in your rage and you scream out. Is that your turn?
I'll summon ancestral protectors too.
What's that do?
Just if at any time they take focus off me, then they have to roll disadvantage on attack.
Understood. Heavy neck, you're up.
All right, I think you know what I'm doing to get to the other side
Yep.
of the person.
Easy
So
enough, man. You've been doing this long enough. You hop right on over. Wait, you're trying to get through him?
no, I'm jumping up.
Through the enemy? Yeah, roll an acrobatic check.
25.
Easy enough. All right. Roll
All
your
right.
attacks with advantage.
We're gonna get our advantage. 23.
Hits.
Cool. So 8 points plus 15.
23.
Damn, 23
Jesus.
points. And then I'm going to back up. And as I back up, I'll loosen the chain a bit and I'd like to swipe at him.
Make it a secondary.
Actually, I don't want to
attack.
back up. I don't want to back up. Sorry, I just want to stay here because I want.
I was gonna say opportunity attack, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, no, I get mobile anyway.
I got
It's
you.
built into my swashbuckler.
You got
So
it.
I'm just gonna hit him with the old chain once again. 4, 21,
Hits.
6 more points of slashing damage.
You are just rocking him like, no, not Sheila, and are just ripping through him with your
You know,
blade
fuck
and
with
your
my
hook.
girl.
Em, you're up.
All right.
Thanks, baby.
You can really only see the one straight ahead around Sheila.
Yeah. Can I scoop by Sheila and like if I want to end up here?
So I gave it to the gnome because he's small, but I would say you have a hard time getting. You can't. Well, you can move through.
Yeah. So if I moved through Sheila and then moved there.
All right, I'll give it to you. Sure.
All right. So she's gonna have her short swords drawn.
Yep.
And make an attack on the one above Sheila.
You got it. Misses.
All right. She'll make a second one.
That hits. Finally, yeah.
I don't know why that said short or that said longbow, but it's the same.
No, understood.
5. And since she hit, it'll trigger Horde Breaker for a third one.
23
And
hits.
6 more
So
piercing.
11 more damage.
Yep.
He's looking tough, man. You guys are trying to gang up. That your turn?
Yes.
Katya, you're up. You can only really see the warrior one.
Okay. I think at this point I am going to scooch up, try to get closer in here to the action.
Yeah, you can't really get through at this point. It's pretty jammed in that doorway.
So
You can see the warrior, but you really can't get in at this point because I can't really put them on top of each other. But at this point, all 5 of them are just kind of fighting in that doorway.
well, I guess if everybody's crammed together, nobody can really do anything. So I guess that's good.
I can still stab things. I'm fine.
I'm going to hold an action, and if this thing tries the bad guy, one of them.
I
Tries
mean,
to
you could probably hit where you're standing the knight. You could probably see him from where you are. You just can't get past.
Could
him.
I touch him?
Oh yeah, for sure. You could touch him.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
just
then in
can't
that
get past
case,
him.
he's gonna get a shocking grasp
Understood.
for an 18.
That just hits.
Wait. Hold on. Who are you doing this to?
The one that's closer to me.
Does he have metal on?
He sure does.
She has advantage on the attack.
Well, roll again. See if you're in that 20.
Nope.
Nope. But you still
So-
hit.
That was an 18 for 9 damage.
9 damage.
What are you guys doing? over there?
And it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
It can't take understood. So that brings us to his turn. He was not ready for this. He is going to look at the warrior across from him who is getting decimated by the person. He's going to reach out and grab hands as quick as he can with the warrior. They're both going to disappear.
These little bitches. Not our boy Zilch.
All right.
They're like, we really like the wings.
Are they gone?
That's his turn. Warrior is up. You don't see him. Zilch, you're up. What are you doing?
All right. I don't know how long we have, guys. Let's zip through this shit and make it quick.
Understood. Well, let's put it this way. As they disappear, and you guys are all standing in this doorway, looking around this chamber, seeing the doors in front of you and the giant Tyrannosaurus head that is just in the center of display in this room.
Oh,
It
that's a T-Rex.
cannot be missed. Bigger than anyone you've ever seen. As it sits in this hallway. I think that's where we can pick it up next week.
All right.
That's a good spot, man. Yeah, they are
Nice.
bitches. They ain't gonna die. Oh yeah. So thanks for checking us out. I appreciate you sticking around if you have. If you're listening to this afterwards, we appreciate it. Come check out our con. We're in Connecticut next week. We'll be at noon on Saturday. Katya or Sam is hosting a panel at 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock.
3
on
o'clock.
Saturday after
So
the masquerade. So please come check us out. I think we will be playing next week with everybody, if that's cool with all of y'all. because I would like to knock that out. I want to do a session after the PAX or the
Kineticon.
so that we can show everybody what we're doing, and then we're gonna actually show you guys what the West March is all about, and we're gonna start switching it up a little bit. Don't worry, your favorite adventurers will still be playing on every other Wednesday if they want to play. I'm not making anybody stop doing what we're doing. We're just gonna be changing up the players, so if people can't play, we're gonna make it so more people could play and play the real
Mixing
West
it up.
March way, because that's what this is all about, is the West March guys. So
The West
that's what we're
March
trying to
way.
do. So check us out on Twitter. Check out our podcast. Check out
Facebook,
the Auto
Instagram.
Ramble, all that crap, and come check us out next week when you finish out what these Gith are actually doing here. Thanks for tuning in.
Juicy.
Bye,
Stay
guys.
Stay slimming.